Hello, this is the video review for Transformers Universe G1 Reissue Perceptor. As you can see, he's in the Universe style packaging for the reissue as opposed to the more grid style that the other Toys R Us ones from a few years back had. However, I do really like the packaging. You know, some people are kind of love it, hate it type deal, but once you get it in hand, it's really nice. You got the Windows style box. It has this little cutout here, which just kind of makes it unique in its own style. As you can see, you got Perceptor there. He's not really in a mode, he's just kind of folded up. I believe that's the way he came, and that's a Kara reissue also. Over here you have his stats and his bio. His bio reads, "One's ultimate truth lies in one's molecular structure. Unquenchable thirst for knowledge seeks it to exclusion of all else. Main role is to study the best ways the Autobots can adapt to Earth. Extremely smart, scientific specialties are metallurgy, molecular chemistry, electrical engineering. As a microscope capable of powerful magnification, Lens Barrel converts into a powerful light cannon, carries concussion rifle in robot mode, absent-minded, lenses are his weakest part." Okay, and then you get, obviously, sorry about the light there, get a little bit closer view of him in package. We're going to be opening him up and show you that in a minute. Just the side of the box just tells you about the 25-year history of Transformers, which is pretty much on you know, all the Universe packaging. That's a G1 homage, whether it be Universe or whatever. On the back it's got art as opposed to the picture of the toy. I kind of like the art, it's nice. I do like having the toy pictures on the back, but being how it's a window box, if you're a sealed box collector, it does look really nice in the box. And it has the G1 motto, you know, in a world transformed, things are not what they seem, all that stuff which you've seen before. Down here it gives you the 25 years, and it's 84 to 91, generation 1. So that's that. We're going to get to opening this box up. Okay, so this is how you get them out of the package. Again, like I said, the decals are applied. They're not tampographs. They are just regular decals. As far as the G1 thing goes, I'm sorry, the G1 comparison, right here on the original is a stamped Kara Hasbro 1984. This has just like a date stamp instead of the marking. The rub symbol is in the same place. It comes with a gun, a missile launcher, and 3 missiles. Okay, so to get him into his microscope mode is pretty straightforward. And fold these down here. Okay, and then it's important, if you fold out this tray first, you won't be able to get this little mirror here which reflects back to the microscope mode. It's not really a great microscope, it's kind of blurry, you know, for kids and all that. So you want to take this little piece here and pull this out first, this little mirrored piece, get that flat. And this can sit on here, whatever you want. And this is where your parts would go, or, you know, an insect or something. And then you'd have them looking down like that. And that's pretty much his microscope mode there. Pretty much just folds right out of the box and flip down the tray, and you get his microscope mode. You can use this. There's a little knob right here you can turn, which doing so you see the little barrel extend out of there. For when you're looking through, it does magnify a little bit. Again, it's not great. That's pretty much his microscope mode there. Pretty straightforward. Now Perceptor also has a tank mode, which was to my knowledge not really utilized in G1. You probably didn't see it on the show. If you did, maybe once, I'm really not sure. I've watched it a few times. I don't recall seeing the tank mode. This is a pre-Transformers toy, so you know, it had a mode and the Diaclone Microman days, the pre-transformer days when this was designed in Japan. So to get to that tank mode is relatively easy. Instructions tell you that these knobs come off and they just pop right on and off. Okay, so you take the knobs off, and then what you want to do is under here, these little wheels, you want to extend those wheels. You go ahead and do that on both sides. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to flip these over like this. And the other one here will flip over like this, so the wheels are on that side. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to flip these both over to go the other way. And as you'll notice, he has the wheels on there. Okay, so he does also have a wheel under here. But pretty much the instructions just say this is his tank mode. It's really nothing special or anything. It's just kind of like a bonus mode that he has. Again, probably not used in G1, but that's his tank mode. Okay, I've gone ahead and put him back in his microscope mode. I just wanted to show you the tank mode. Really not something I use at all. I just, display him in robot mode. So to get him back into robot mode, what you want to do is push this part up first, because this is got to go in second, or else you could probably snap that if you push this in first. Okay, and then the legs, it's pretty straightforward. These fold down and around. Okay, then you're just going to want to turn these till they're forward. Flip the feet up right here. Again, on this side, you want to turn this around to the front, pull this up and around, so you have the stickers on the front. You get the stickers on the side of the legs as well, and up here. These, you want to pull these little tabs out. These are going to end up being his shoulder pads, these little tabs right here. You're just going to want to go ahead and pull those both out. Flip these around. You'll see the little notch right there, the little lever. Pop out his hands right there. And we'll pop out this hand as well. Now this is going to go ahead and just basically lean over like that. You can see how it's on a tab like that. So you're going to lean it to whatever side you prefer. It can go on either side. It can go on that side, or it can go on that side, which is how I kind of prefer it. Okay, then for his head, it has a little wheel back here that you want to go ahead and just, it puts his head up and down on that little wheel, which is kind of a neat feature. The head has no mobility whatsoever. You can't turn it. You can just up or down, and there you have his robot mode. Then you just go ahead and close his shoulder tabs on both sides. Flip his arms up. And there you have Perceptor in robot mode. He does come with his gun, which we'll go ahead and got to make sure you have the hands all the way out. This gun fits in there really nice and tight. Everything is nice and tight on this guy. The launcher does not have a spring. I have an original G1, does not have a spring either. I believe the original, toys, Diaclone or whatever they were, had the springs, but it's the non-launching missiles. So you got your 3 missiles, and this is just going to pretty much sit in there. It doesn't seem to grab it very well, and it can fall out, so you might want to think of that. Might want to display them as that. So if you just touch this will come right out without even, I don't know why it's like that, but kind of tab down on that. So just have him hold it straight, he'll be fine. And that's Universe 25th Anniversary G1 Reissue Perceptor. Just wanted to go ahead and show you the instructions. He does come with instructions. which is helpful for his tank mode. If you didn't know how to do that, you might need it. Overall, he's very easy to transform, and most folks won't need the instructions, but it does come with instructions to show you how to get into all three modes.